Yo, what is going on, y'all? Back here for day 6, documenting my journey flipping a car overseas. Took a day off yesterday because of the fact that it was kind of hectic. I landed here in Costa Rica early in the morning, and I had to take myself out of the airport. Usually I get picked up by family, but I ended up going through the whole process myself, renting a car and whatnot, and then transporting myself from the airport to where my family lives. But it's a bit of a long way out, but I was able to successfully transport the car grill piece, the trim. It was actually pretty easy. They didn't even charge me anything extra, which was kind of weird. I don't know, I felt like they definitely would have charged me because at the end of the day it's something getting shipped, but they just pretty much gave me a tag for it. The box, that is, I'm pretty sure I had the box in a video, and I have it with me here now in Costa Rica, but they pretty much just gave me a tag for it. I tagged it up and I threw it in the oversized luggage. So that's kind of how they do it, you know, for anybody who may run into that in the future. If you're traveling with something small, like a car part that you need to bring over for whatever reason, you can travel with it on you as long as it's light, it seems like. Obviously don't know if that's confirmed. That was just the case for me, but I was able to travel with it and I was able to make it to Costa Rica safely, so I'm grateful for that. Now I'm here and I'm pretty much just playing the waiting game for the car to arrive in, if I arrive the 20th, so in basically 5 days. So once that car arrives, the day of, I will be making my way over to the port where it's getting dropped off to pick up the vehicle. And yeah, guys, once I'm there, I'm definitely gonna try to get a little bit more live vlog kind of action going, just so you guys can see exactly, like, you know, how that process is. Maybe grab some pieces of conversation with the people that work there, just so you guys can kind of see how the process is. And I'll try to grab some footage of myself on the way to the port as well. I'll film it all on my phone and then throw it together on CapCut so you guys can see, you know, just to give you guys a little inside view of how it really is transporting and selling a car in another country. But yeah, guys, right now I'm just getting some work in. As you guys can see, this is not the United States anymore. I'm here getting some work, and I'm just staying patient, you know, trying to stay focused, work out every day, and just simply make this happen, because I know I'm gonna make it happen. I've done everything right up to this point, and it's not really complicated. It's very simple, and I'm gonna make it simple. Although I've never done it, I'm gonna make it as simple as can be, and I'm gonna make this thing happen. I'm very excited for the next part, which will probably be the most hardest part, and I'd say like different part about selling a car overseas, which is gonna be marketing it and selling it over here. Which, I mean, when I say the word marketing, it makes it sound a little bit more complicated than what it is. Over there in the States, I would just post it on Facebook to the right pretty much audience, the right location, and I would share it multiple times until I start picking up some leads at wherever that location is. Then I just reshare it at that same location. So that's going to be the same philosophy here, except I'm going to kind of, from what I understand here in Costa Rica, obviously, you know, doing everything at my best discretion, you know, to not, you know, ruffle any feathers or you know, step out of my way, because I'm not from here. But from what I understand over here, a way to kind of sell a car is to kind of show it around, you know, bring it in front of a couple faces, which, you know, sounds a little bit odd, but it's just the kind of way these countries work. You know, word of mouth is big here, so, you know, a cousin has a friend who has a friend kind of thing. So you know, once some people get their eyes on it, now, you know, word starts getting around that, okay, my cousin's cousin has a nice car that he's selling, you know, I know you needed one, why don't you tell your friend, because she also needed one. So that's kind of how things get spread around here. Very similar to how the States is, but not really, actually, at least not from my experience. That's not how it works at all, especially selling cars. It's really to strangers that you do not know. So that is pretty unique to this country, which is an interesting thing, because, you know, it's different from what we're used to back in the States. So you know, once I start getting into all that posting, I'll try to get some pictures over here of how the posts look. I don't know if YouTube allows that. I think you have to like go onto an actual editor, but if CapCut lets me throw that on, I'll definitely do that. Like, for example, right now, if I'm like, okay guys, and this is how the post looked, and I could just, even if the video shut off and it, you know, it kind of looked tacky, but you guys could just see the picture, I wouldn't mind that, just so you guys can really see how it is. I'm gonna get an inside view of exactly what it is that I'm doing. because it's going to be pretty cool once I actually pull it off and I sell the car. It's going to be a good feeling. It's going to be some good content, and obviously, you know, it's intriguing to a lot of people. Obviously, to myself, if I was watching, I'd be intrigued as well, because you know, it's business at the end of the day. It's international business, and it's selling. So for people who like that, who like entrepreneurial things, who like hustling, you know, it's appetizing to people. I know at least it is for me. When I would watch people on YouTube and they'd, you know, they'd start a business of some sort, of any kind, and they'd pull it off, I'd be like, wow, that's pretty cool. And you know, it shows me that I can do it too. So that's kind of what's cool about this YouTube thing. But besides that, guys, I mean, I'm logging in here for day 6. I have to get this video on, even if I don't have, you know, well, I feel like I do have some updates, and I did let y'all know a lot of things. So I'm gonna keep getting these videos going, even if I miss a day, even if I slack off. I'm not gonna let the self-doubt get to me. I'm gonna keep posting this up, keep growing this YouTube channel, because I do want to grow my YouTube channel. I do want to grow my personal brand. I want to stay consistent, and no matter what it is that I do, I know I'm gonna be doing business. So I'll always have content for the people who watch these kind of videos. So besides that, guys, Eddie here, logging off.